Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP, and today I'm going to let you in on a little secret, a childhood favourite of mine. So I used to order this every Friday night from the Rose Garden Inn in Bexley North, Sydney, Australia, and it was on the kids menu, and it was Chicken Maryland. And Irene and Peter, the owners of this restaurant, did a very good job of making a great kids meal that is nice and healthy and fun. Let's get on with it. Simply 4 carrots. We've peeled those, topped and tailed them, and we're just going to cut those into nice little discs. They actually used to make little flowers out of them, that little flower type cut, which always looked cool. I'll show you how to do that at another time. Some breadcrumb into a bowl, just like that. 4 eggs, we're going to whisk those up really well. We want to make the perfect egg wash. We've got 4 Marylands for this recipe. It's for 2 people, 2 hungry people. You'll probably get away with 1, and if you're making this for kids, make it 1. Season with white ground pepper and salt straight into your egg wash like that. Get that nice and coated. No need to use any flour. And straight into your breadcrumbs. Cover the Marylands with the breadcrumb. Make sure you get a nice coating on there. And we're simply going to put that into an oven tray with a rack, just like that. Very, very basic stuff. Get your oven up to 180 degrees Celsius, because we're going to bake these. We're not going to fry them. We want to make this just that little bit healthier. Don't worry, I am going to fry some stuff because deep fry's good. Boiling water, in goes our carrot. That's going to sit there for about 6 minutes. Just let them sit, and don't forget to salt your water, the same as you would do if you're going to salt your vegetables afterwards. So they're going to come back up to the boil. That's going to be about 5 minutes. In goes our frozen green peas. Nothing wrong with those. So I'm going to put those straight in, and that's about 1.5 cups thereabouts. And we're going to return that to the boil. And once it's come back to the boil, we can set that aside and get on with our next step. So our next step is going to be making our gravy. So I've got around about 1/2 cup of chicken stock. I'm adding in a good heaped teaspoon of cornstarch or corn flour, or whatever you want to call it. You could even use rice flour. We're going to whisk that in on a low sort of heat, and you will notice I will put a dash more of that cornstarch or corn flour in as well. We want this to be a nice thick gravy. To get the colour and that extra little bit of flavour, a good tablespoon of oyster sauce. Once it starts to thicken, take it off the heat and let it sit. We can reheat this right towards the end when we're ready. We've had some pineapple rings sitting on paper towel just to drain out any excess moisture that goes into the egg and into the breadcrumb. And you can double dunk these as well. When I say double dunk, it means after you've done your first round, you can put it back into the egg and back into the breadcrumb again if you want a thicker coating on the outside. Next thing we've got 2 bananas, 1 banana per serving, mandatory. And we're just going to toss that around in our egg. Once again, no need to use the flour, and again into our breadcrumb. This is a very simple meal to do. The kids love it because they get dessert as well as a balanced meal all in one. And if you want to double dunk those bananas, you most certainly can. Alright, our deep fry is up at 160 degrees, and simply just going to put in our pineapple rings. 3 minutes, that's all they are going to need. All we need to do is heat that pineapple through and cook the crumb and the egg, and we can simply just turn those out on the side, just like that. And I'm sorry I kept hitting the camera while cooking this, even though it was on a tripod. I apologise once again. In goes our banana. Place those in the basket first, and then lower the basket into the oil. Again, we're going to set a timer for 3 minutes. That's all it's going to need. We just want to heat that banana through, but we want to cook all that crumb and egg off. Again, we can take those out and put those aside, just like that. And now we're ready to plate up. So around about 40 minutes has gone by. Our Marylands have been cooked. Internal temperature of 74 degrees Celsius. For a child, 1 Maryland will do. We're big kids around here, so we're going 2 Marylands, and even that was a little bit too much given all the extras that goes on this plate. So if it was me doing this again, I would go back to 1 Maryland per person. So spoon your peas and carrots on. Don't forget, spill them on the bench. It looks good. Just going to put that straight onto the plate like that. We're going to add our banana fritters. Don't they look good? They look good. They smelt even better and tasted even better than that. And I am salivating while narrating this video because it is taking me way back to when I was 9-10 years old, if that. Heat your gravy up a little bit. I'm just going to spoon that over. After a couple of glasses of wine while making this, I ended up putting the gravy on the fruit instead of on the vegetable. It doesn't matter because that gravy tasted good on everything. A real simple, light Asian style gravy. Nice and simple. I want to see you make this at home. If you like this video, hit that like button. Gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. More importantly, you need to hit that notifications bell. YouTube might or might not notify you every time a new video goes up. We don't know what's happening this week or next week. But anyhow, more importantly, if you don't want to miss another one of my videos, you need to join the family. Hit that subscribe button. It is free. I will catch you next time. Bye.